If you're watching this on YouTube, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Really helps. So this is a created franchise called the Bronx Knights. They've been wedged into the American League West. It's the end of August. It's a 162 game schedule. I've played every inning of every game. No skipped games. No simulated innings. Straight through. This is game number 134 out of 162 and beyond. As you can see from the screen in the standings, the Bronx Knights are in first place, 87 and 46. They have a 14-game lead over the second place Seattle Mariners. And let's jump into this calendar and get into the next game. So it's a 4-game set. The fourth game is on September 1st. I'll show you right here. As you can see, September 1st, right there. So second game of this 4-game set, Bronx Knights have lost the first game 7-5. So they're looking to even the series at 1. Organizations games, Joey Pollard, play game, okay. Fix the rotation for the AAA squad. Play full game. We are the home team. At Classic Yankee Stadium. Looks good. Joey Pollard, who's 15 and 4. Max, everybody looks pretty good. Let's rock and roll. Most valuable player in the American League. Leading the group is Chris Ramos, the second baseman. Eli Ramos, his father, Cy Young Award. Silver Slugger, Rookie of the Year, Michael O'Rourke and Matt Saps, head to head. Jump into the... All right, let's do this. Welcome for some Major League Baseball here at Classic Yankee Stadium in New York as the Boston Red Sox visit the Bronx Knights here at Classic Yankee Stadium. On the mound for the Knights, Joey Pollard, making his 24th start. He's 15 and 4 with a 3.43 earned run average. That's good enough for this conversation for the Cy Young. And leading off for the Boston Red Sox is Jose Altuve, 284 batting average, 11 stolen bases. Takes the first pitch from Pollard. In there, strike one. Knights are 41 games over 500. That is Anthony Millo behind the plate and Benny LoCicero in right field.
First pitch, 7-10.
Late on the two-seam fastball, count is 0-2 on Altuve. Grounds it to the second baseman. Ramos fields, fires, one away. So the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox, Jose Altuve is at second, Al Kaline is in right. Albert Pujols is first base, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is at short, Wilson Contreras is at center, catcher, Ramiel Tapia is the center fielder, Dylan Carson is your DH, Anthony Santander is in left, and I have no idea who is batting ninth because they removed the graphic on me. Al Kaline batting second, 299, 28 homers, 86 runs batted in. Lazy fly ball to short center field. In comes Lukelich, and there are two away. So with two outs here in the top of the first, up steps Albert Pujols, 300 average, 36 homers on the season. First on the team in that statistical category. In there, strike one. He has 862 home runs in this fictional universe. Pitch is low, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Woody Keller is the man calling balls and strikes behind home plate. Count 1 ball and 1 strike. Pollard deals. Circle change inside corner, 1 and 2. Jams him behind the plate upstairs. 862 home runs, imagine. Yanks the two-seamer down the left field line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, the high fastball, and the side is retired. Half inning has been played here in the Bronx. It is the Boston Red Sox nothing. Bronx Knights coming to bat. On the mound for the Red Sox, German Marquez making his 27th start of the season. Record is 5-9 with a 4.32 earned run average. Leading off is Mighty Max Lukulich, the center fielder, 314, 4 homers, 37 runs batted in. He also has 30-plus steals, 30-plus doubles. Pitches at the knees, strike one. Swing and a miss at the slider. Count even. No, count is falls to no balls and 2 strikes. Pardon me. Just gets a piece of the inside fastball to stay alive. Checks his swing, or did he? Yes, he did. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes on Max. That's a looping line drive into center for a leadoff single. Max is on first. Next up is Don Mattingly, 333, 22 homers, 91 runs batted in. The number 2 hitter for the Knights. He carries a 12-game hitting streak into this contest. Knuckle curve is low, ball 1. Beautiful classic Yankee Stadium, knocked down, bulldozed in 2008 to make way for the new Yankee Stadium across the street. So, Donnie baseball. Again, throw to first. It's back. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Counts 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch out. Lukulich was not stealing. Count is 2-1. Hitters count 3 balls, 1 strike. Chris Ramos, the dangerous Chris Ramos, on deck, working on a Triple Crown season. Here comes the pitch. 97 on the radar gun, foul back. Count is full, 3-2. Will Lukulich be off on the 3-2 pitch? Knuckle curve just gets a piece, and we'll do it again. Checks his swing. Did not swing, ball 4. So the runners will be at first and second with nobody out for Chris Ramos. Front runner in the American League for the Most Valuable Player Award with 1 week left. 1 month left. Check that. Yep, he didn't swing. He is hitting a league high 367, 53 homers, and 141 RBIs. He leads the American League in all 3 categories. Steps to the plate with runners at first and second, and nobody out. Batting from the left side against the righty Marquez. Checks the swing, high, ball 1. And that's a deep drive. It is off the wall. He catches it. Beautiful catch by the right fielder. Oh, he's tagging from second, heading all the way home. It'll end up being a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Max Lukulich because of his intense speed. He scores from second base and gets RBI number 142. Because he crashes against the wall, Max Lukulich decides to take advantage. By the time he gets up and gets the ball back in, it's a sacrifice fly and a 1-0 lead for the Knights. So runner at first, 1 away. Michael O'Rourke steps up. 347, 32 homers, 102 runs batted in. On any other team, those categories would lead. Pitches outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Not on this team. High, 2 balls and no strikes. Slider, backdoor, breaking ball in there. Strike 1, count is 2 balls and 1 strike. just gets a piece of the 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes on O'Rourke. And that's a drive towards the gap, and it will fall in there for a base hit. Runner will move to third. Throw to third base is not in time, and he decides to go to second on the throw to third. So they're giving him a double. Wow. Michael O'Rourke awarded a double, number 39, 11-game hitting streak. Runners will be at second and third now with 1 out. So, Jacob Salazar, 320, 316 homers, 86 RBIs. Swings over the top of the knuckle, curve, strike 1. So runners are both in scoring position with 1 away here in the first. And that's a deep drive. K-Line makes the catch, runner tags, heads on home. It'll be a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Michael O'Rourke, and the score is 2-0 Knights. So next up is the right fielder, Benny LoCicero, 311 on the season. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Yanks it to the seats, strike 1. Michael has 23 stolen bases. He's at second, he doesn't steal third. Fouls it back, strike 2, count as 0-2. He's thrown 23 pitches. This is pitch number 24 here in the first inning. And that's a bloop which may drop in there. And it will. It's going to be an RBI single. Big turn at first base. RBI single for Benny LoCicero with 2 outs. And the score is 3-0 Knights.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, number 31.
The Knights are looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. They got swept in a 2-game set. Interleague play against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and then lost the first game of this 4-game series to the Red Sox yesterday, 7-5. Matthew Saps, the DH today, 296, 28 homers, 88 runs batted in. Runner at first, 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Still, it's a 3-0 advantage. It's 3 runs across the plate. Quick throw to first. He's back. Checks his swing, or did he? Yes, he did, according to the first place umpire. Count is 1-0 on Saps. And that ball is high. It is far. It is gonzo. Home run number 29 of the season. A 2-run shot for Matthew Saps. All with 2 outs. And it is a 5-0 lead for the Bronx Knights. That's RBIs number 89 and 90 for Matthew. On his way to a century mark for RBIs. He's got an entire month left to go. So quick 5 spot up there in the bottom of the first for the Bronx Knights. Let's look at this replay. Oof. Oh yeah. Thought it might go foul, but Saps was running with confidence. So, third baseman Matt Termini steps up. 318, 9 homers, 69 runs batted in. Grounds it through the box, up the middle. It is a base hit, and the inning will continue. Marquez, 2/3 of an inning, 5 earned runs.
Number 43.
The number 9 hitter, Anthony Millo, hitting .240, steps up to the plate. Breaking ball inside, ball 1. Fouls it back. Every game is on All-Star for hitting and pitching. Gameplay, hitting difficulty is All-Star. Pitching difficulty is All-Star, just for the record. In case you're wondering, did he drop the difficulty level? Pitch out, count as 2 balls and 1 strike. Termini was not stealing. So he's up to 30 pitches here in the first inning. At this rate, he won't last long. In there. High strike by the home plate umpire. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. 5-0 lead for the Knights. Misses. Count goes full, 3-2. The runner at first will be off with the pitch. Yanks it high, but shallow and curving into the seats. A foul ball. Full count. We will do it again. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The side is retired. All 9 men in the lineup come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. At the end of 1, it's the Bronx Knights 5, Boston Red Sox 0. Yeah. So, leading off the top of the second, Luis Gurriel Jr. His 32 homers on the season. Joey Pollard sets and delivers. Swing and a miss over the 2-seam fastball, strike 1. Checks his swing, the circle change, finds the strike zone. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Pops him up. Short center field. Ramos is there, and there's 1 away. Defensive alignment for the Bronx Knights. In the outfield from left to right, we have O'Rourke, Lukalich, and LoCicero. And in the infield, from third base over, is Termini, Salazar, Ramos, Mattingly, with Anthony Mello behind the plate. Bronx Knights are 2nd in the American League in fielding percentage. So next up is Wilson Contreras, 254, 18 homers, 39 runs batted in. Hits the 2-seam fastball foul, strike 1. That's a deep drive, but not quite deep enough in left. There is O'Rourke near the 318 sign. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 5th.
Ramel Tapia, center fielder today, backup. 237, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. Not a full-time player. Grounds it on the second base side of second base. Shortstop Salazar throws to first in time, inning over. So after 1.5, it's a 5-0 lead for the Bronx Knights. Leading off the bottom of the second, Max Lukalich is 4 for 6 in this series so far. Has a single today. Jacks it foul, strike 1. Outside corner, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Lukalich. Line drive to Altuve at second, and there's 1 away. Defensive alignment for the Red Sox in the outfield from left to right is Santander, Tapia, and K-line. And in the infield, you've got Batty, Gurriel Jr., Altuve, Pujols, and Wilson Contreras behind the plate. Next up for the Bronx Knights, Don Mattingly, no official at bat. He walked in the first. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Lazy fly ball to left center field. Racing over is Santander. He makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So with 2 away here in the bottom of the 2nd, up steps Chris Ramos, hit a sac fly and an RBI in his first at-bat. Pitch is outside, ball 1. He leads the American League in hitting with a .367 average. Late on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1.
2-1.
That's high and deep, but playable in right center field for K-line, and he retires the side. So, 1-2-3 inning in the second. At the end of 2, it's the Bronx Knights 5, the Boston Red Sox 0. So we go to the top of the third. Up steps Dylan Carson, 283, 16 homers, 48 runs batted in, hitting from the left side. Fouls off the two-seam fastball, strike one. Knuckle curve inside, fouled off, count is 0-2. And he grounds it up the third base line, but it's foul. Swing and a miss out in front of the circle change. There's one out here in the third. That's strikeout number 2. Wins leaders in the American League. Teammate Eli Ramos leads the American League with 18 wins. As you can see, Joey is on the list with 15. He's going for 16 today. Got a good shot at it. So with one out, Anthony Santander steps up. 271, 13 homers, 40 RBIs. He's a 255 average against right-handed pitching, though. Checks the swing in there, strike one. Fouls off the circle change, count is 0-2 on Santander. Catch, line drive, Don Mattingly at first, and there's 2 outs. Hit it hard, but right at the first baseman. So Brett Batty, 303, 25 homers, 78 runs batted in. At the knees, strike one. Breaking ball, count is 0-2. Pollard looks sharp. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grounds it past the first baseman Mattingly into right field. It is a base hit for Brett Batty.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So leadoff man Altuve steps up, grounded out in the first. In there, strike one. Strike two, inside corner. Goes back to the screen. This will be a wild pitch. The runner makes it to second on the wild pitch by Pollard. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes, but now a single will score a run for the Red Sox through the legs of, in the dirt and through the legs of Anthony Millo. So, swing and a miss, strike 3, side is retired. The run does not score. And after 2.5, it's 5-0. Bronx Knights lead. Leading off here in the bottom of the third, Michael O'Rourke. He had a double in his first at-bat and a run scored. Marquez is still out there, deals. That's popped up past the outstretched arm into short left field. He's running for second. Strong throw to second is offline. So that's another double for Michael O'Rourke. 2 doubles in a row. Double number 40 on the season for Michael. Just kind of serves it out, bloops it out of the reach of the third baseman, rattles down around there. Really had to hustle to get to second, and he makes it. So the manager's seen enough. He wants a right-hander out of the bullpen. Takes the ball from Marquez. In relief is Tristan McKenzie, his 42nd appearance. He's 1-6 with a 6.65 earned run average. So next up with runner at second is Jacob Salazar. He had a sac fly in the first inning. Pitches outside, ball 1. Lazy fly ball. Out goes Gurriel Jr., makes the catch in short center field. for the first out. No advance on the base paths. Upcoming schedule for the Bronx Knights. Finished up this 4-game set at Yankee Stadium against the Red Sox, and then they go to the Athletics, to Rickey Henderson Field, for 4 games against the Oakland A's. And then on Friday they start a 3-game set against the Mariners at Safeco Field. Benny LoCicero has an RBI single today. Runner in scoring position at second, 1 away, here in the bottom of the third. Out in front of the curveball, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and 1 strike from McKenzie. Two and 1. Pops it straight up behind home plate. Contreras makes the catch, 2 away. So Matt Saps had a 2-run home run in the first, his 29th of the season. Runner at scoring position is O'Rourke. Pitches outside, ball 1. Matt has 26 doubles. That is not second on the team. I don't know why it says that. 2-0. So O'Rourke has 40 doubles. I know for a fact that Max Lukulich has 36. Swinging and miss at the high fastball. 32, check that. 2-1 count. And he lazy fly ball the other way to right. K-line measures it, catches it, and the side is retired. So, 3 innings of baseball here in the Bronx. It's a 5-0 advantage for the Knights. Al Kaline steps up in the top of the 4th. He flew out in the first. Pitch from Pollard. In there, strike 1. Fouls back the circle change. Count is 0-2. Jams him behind the screen. Knuckle curve outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pops it up behind home plate near the on-deck circle. The catcher, Millo, makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So Albert Pujols steps up, struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1. At the knees, outside corner, strike 1. Swinging and miss, the circle change out in front, count is 0-2. Albert has 36 homers on the season. Yanks the 2-seam fastball down the left field line. Count remains 0-2. Grounds it. Oh, LoCicero trips and falls. The shift was on. Nobody was over there. Tosses it in. Likely it would have been a double regardless. The shift was on. Everyone had been shifted over. His 23rd double of the season. Shifted over towards left field. Expecting him to pull. He hits it the other way and gets himself a 1-out double. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. popped out in the first. He's 0 for 1. He has 32 homers on the season. Outside corner at the knees. Strike 1. Tough pitch to hit. Jams him. Count will be 0-2 on Gurriel. Swing and a miss at the curve. There are 2 away. Strikeout number 4 for Pollard. So catcher Wilson Contreras is 0 for 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. At the knees, strike 1. Jams him at home plate. Fouls it off. Count is 1-2, I believe. Yes. Tries to wait on the curveball, but fouls it off. Stay right where we are. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. And it is a deep fly ball to center, but Lukulich is there. He retires the side. So, 3.5, 5-0 lead for the Bronx Knights. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Up steps Matt Termini, who had a single in the first inning.
The third baseman, number 79.
That's a line drive single to center, and he's 2 for 2. The leadoff man is on for the Bronx Knights here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
Show that replay. So Anthony Millo, the catcher, struck out in the first. Is 1 for 5 in the series so far. Checks his swing, pitches low, ball 1. Fouls it up the first base line, but it is a foul ball. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. McKenzie sets and delivers. Pitches high, 2-1. Inside, hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Max Lukulich, the center fielder, is on deck. Still nobody out. That's a line drive base hit to left. And there's 2 runners on and nobody out here in the 4th. Line drive single in front of Santander in left field. Solid hit. So, Max Lukulich is up, 1 for 2 with a single. Checks the swing, pitches outside, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. For instance, 37 RBIs is not second on the Knights. I don't know what that stat man is doing. Fouls it off at home plate. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Max. Pitch was low, chased it. Grounds it. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time, so it's a fielder's choice. Out at second. Runners are going to be at first and third and 1 away here for Don Mattingly, who is officially 0 for 1. He has a walk, he scored a run. He's got a runner at third and less than 2 outs. He's 91 RBIs on the season and pulls it foul, strike 1. Low in the dirt, blocked nicely by Contreras. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off the plate, 2-1. Late on the fastball, count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, throw to third. Full count, 3-2. 1 out. And that's a line drive base hit and an RBI single for Don Mattingly. And the score is 6-0 Knights. Max Lukulich with his speed will go from first to third. And the pitching coach walks out there to have a word with Tristan McKenzie. So first and third again with 1 out, this time for Chris Ramos. Chris Ramos has a sac fly and an RBI today. That's a deep drive to center. Playable, so it'll probably be a sacrifice fly. Tag up at third. The throw home will not be in time, so it is another RBI for Chris Ramos on the sac fly, and the score is 7-0 Bronx Knights. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, Michael O'Rourke is up. He has 2 doubles today. It's 39 and 40th double of the season. Low ball 1. Says 38 doubles, but he's got 2 today, which gets him to 40. And that's a line drive which may hang up there. And it's off the gloves, and it's in there for a single. Kicked off the heel of the glove of Val Kaline. Almost a brilliant catch, but the inning will continue. So he's got 3 hits today.
Salazar.
Let's watch it. So, Jacob Salazar is up. Sac fly. 0 for 1. Fouls it back. Strike 1. Runners at first and second and 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. 7-0 lead. And that one's going to drop in there. It'll be an RBI single, possibly a double. He's going for second. Yes, he'll make it. So it's an RBI double for Jacob Salazar, and the score is 8-0. All with 2 outs. That's Salazar's 29th double of the season. Let's watch this replay. Serves a line drive to left center field. Dunks in there for a hit. So Benny LoCicero is now up. RBI single today. He's 1 for 2. 2 runners in scoring position. Checks his swing. Blocked nicely by Contreras. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. McKenzie is about to throw his 24th pitch of this inning. Low. 3 balls and no strikes. One more pitch out of the strike zone. He will load the bases. Pitch is high and he loaded the bases. So next up is Matthew Saps, who has already homered today. He's 1 for 2. He has the bases loaded and 2 outs. 3 for 6 in this series. He has a chance to really break this game wide open right here. And it is a bouncer. Third baseman throws to first. They leave the bases loaded, but they score 3 more times. And at the end of 4, it's 8-0 Bronx Knights. So next up here in the top of the 5th, Ramiel Tapia grounded out in the second. Late on the fastball, strike 1. Circle change is low, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. 4 shutout innings so far for Joey Pollard. Going for win number 16. Slices it down the other way. Now they're playing him to pull. So only man there on the left side of the infield is Termini. Throws him out from the shortstop position. 1 away. Nice play by the third baseman, showing his athleticism. ERA leaders in the American League, Ryan Yarborough for the Baltimore Orioles is 2.87. Pollard is third with 3.43 as the game began. He's got 4 1/3 innings pitched shutout ball, so his ERA could drop. Dylan Carson, 0 for 1. Line drive, nice play. Long throw for Termini. In time, 2 away. Showing the gun over there at third. So 2 away, Anthony Santander steps up. He's 0 for 1. In there, strike 1. Fouls off the 2-seam fastball. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Pollard is being somewhat economical with his pitches. Fouls it off, strike 2. Just misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outside, count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Top of the 5th, 8-0 lead for the Knights. Pulls it foul up the first base line. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side is retired. So it's an official ball game. Well, check that. It's 4.5 complete. Bronx Knights lead 8-0. 5 innings shutout pitching for Pollard. So we go now to the bottom of the 5th. Nestor Cortez Jr. makes his 75th appearance out of the bullpen. He's 5-3 with a 4.56 earned run average. Leading off for the Bronx Knights is the third baseman, Matt Termini. He's 2 for 2 today. It's an 8-0 lead for the Bronx Knights here in the bottom of the 5th. Checks his swing. In there, strike one. That's a deep drive. It's got a chance. Back goes Santander to the track, the wall. Looking up, leaps off of his glove, over the fence. That is a home run for Matt Termini, number 10 on the season. And the score is 9-0, Knights lead. I can't wait to see this replay to see if there was a chance that it might have been a double, but it bounced off his glove and found its way over the fence. Maybe he deserves a letter of thank you. Now he's in double digits in home runs. Let's see. See this. He jumps up. Santander measures it. Jumps. It's above the fence. No, it was above the fence. It would have been a home run anyway. But he had a chance to pull it back. So next up, 9-0. Anthony Miller with 1 for 2 with a single. Yanks it foul into the seat. Strike one. And that one's deep. Back goes Santander again, but this time in front of the warning track, he makes the catch for out number 1. Giving him a workout out there. Line score for German Marquez, 2 innings plus 6 hits, 5 earned runs. That is a mess of a line. So leadoff man Max Lukulich batting now from the right side against the lefty Nestor Cortez. 1 for 3 with a single. He walked. He has 2 runs scored. Slow roller to the shortstop. In time, 2 away. Mattingly steps up to the plate with 2 outs. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. A little late on it, and it will find the seats. Strike one. And that's a line drive which may find its way into the gap. Let's see. No. Nice running play by Santander to retire the side. So Matt Termini gives the Bronx Knights another run on this, a solo shot, his 10th of the season. And at the end of 5, it's an official ball game. Knights lead by 9 runs. So leading off the top of the 6th, Brett Batty singled in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. Salazar fields, fires, and there's 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. After a 3-game losing streak, it's nice to have a 9-0 advantage in the 6th. Jose Altuve steps up for his 3rd plate appearance. He's 0 for 2. In there, strike one. Ground ball to Termini, routine play. 2 outs. Joey seems to be on his game today. Al Kaline is 0 for 2. Popped out and flew out. Low, ball 1.
1-0.
Circle change at the knees. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball to the second baseman, Ramos. Fields it, throws to first. 1-2-3 inning for Pollard. That's 6 shutout innings. And the lead is still 9-0. Leading off the bottom of the 6th is Chris Ramos. He has 2 sacrifice flies today. Officially, he's 0 for 1. Bats from the right side against the lefty. Pitches high, ball 1. Backdoor breaking ball finds the edge. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike on Ramos. Late on it. Pops it into the seats. Count as 1 and 2. That's a deep drive, but playable. Center fielder Tapia makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Next up is Michael O'Rourke. He has 2 doubles and a single. He's 3 for 3 today. In there, strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that's a line drive to center, but there again is Tapia in almost the same spot. 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Salazar, 2-run double. He's 1 for 2. Steps up, 2 outs. It's the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball to the second baseman, Altuve fields. In the dirt, scooped nicely by Pujols. And the side is retired. So, 6 innings completed here in Yankee Stadium. Bronx Knights 9, Boston Red Sox nothing. Let's go to the top of the 7th. Albert Pujols has a double in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2. Just misses inside, ball 1. Thought he pitched, thought he hit the strike zone with that one, but its count is 2-0 according to the home plate umpire. Ground ball to Mattingly, the only man on the right side of the infield. Takes it himself, 1 away. The other 3 infielders were played to pull. League leaders in shutouts. Joey's tied with like 4 other pitchers for the league lead. He has 3 shutouts. He's quietly going for his 4th. Gurriel Jr. is 0 for 2. Line drive caught. Nice play by Termini at third base. All reflexes. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Let's watch this. Hit it right on the nose. Look at that. Nice play. So next up is Contreras, 0 for 2. And that is a bloop base hit down the right field line. LoCicero tosses it back into second, and they'll have a 2-out single here in the top of the 7th. 6 2/3, 3 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts for Pollard. So next up is Tapia, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Low, ball 1. Circle change floats in there for strike 1. Curveball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the fastball to stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. The 9-0 lead for the Bronx Knights here in this second game of a 4-game set, Yankee Stadium, classic Yankee Stadium. Yanks it foul. Do it again. Shoots it down the line. But unfortunately, good play by O'Rourke to get over there quickly. It's only a single. Could have been a double. Look at this. Shoots it right inside the bag. If it gets past O'Rourke and hits that 318 sign, it'll be 2nd and 3rd. So, 2 runners on, 2 out. Dylan Carson's up. He's 0 for 2. Let's see what happens. Strike 1. Outside corner. Fouls the circle change back. 0 and 2. It's 1 strike from getting out of this jam. And he lines it down the left field line. It is a base hit, and the shutout is gone. He's making a turn. He's heading home. Strong throw from... And he is safe. Strong throw from Salazar, but it's a 2-run double. 2-run double. Goes down the line. Let's watch this. I thought for a second there they were going to get him. On the money with that throw. Just got in there. Just got in there. So it's 6-2. No, I'm sorry, 9-2. Let's go out and talk to him. Manager, mound visit. Calm him down a little bit. Say, listen, just, Anthony Santander is up. You got him twice. Just need one more out. Runner at second. This game is yours. Low strike, but strike nonetheless. 0-1. Fouled it off. Count is 0-2. In there, knuckle curve, strike 3 called. Side retired. But the Red Sox score 2. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Bronx Knights lead by 7, 9-2. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. In comes Michael Feliz. He's 4-4 with a 4.03 earned run average. And leading off is Benny LoCicero, who has an RBI single today.
Leading off for the ninth, the right fielder, number 38.
Pitch is outside, ball 1. Two hopper to the shortstop, throws him out, 1 away.
The batter, number 31.
Matt Saps is 1-for-3 with a 3-run homer in the first. Steps up with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And it is a lazy fly ball to center. Tapia barely has to move. 2 away.
Now batter.
Matt Termini's 3-for-3 with a homer today. He's 4-for-7 in the series so far. High and tight, ball 1. That's a hard ground ball to the shortstop, Gurriel. He throws him out to retire the side. So 7 innings of baseball is complete. Bronx Knights lead 9-2. So going to the top of the 8th, Brett Batty steps in. He's 1-for-2 with a single. Joey's still out there, trying to, I guess, stretch out the start. In there, strike 1, so it saved the bullpen. Grounds it to Mattingly, takes it himself, 1 away. Nice play. Gave up the body there down the line. Altuve is 1-for-8 in the series. He doesn't have a hit today. Tries to change that. Deep in the hole, it's short. Sets, fires. Not in time, so he's got himself a hit. Infield single with 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Salazar needed to get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. Extra couple of steps ruined him. He needed to stop, plant, and throw. So, Al Kaline is up. 0-for-3. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Grounds it to the third baseman. Termini over second for 1, back to first. Double play scooped out by Mattingly. A round the horn 5-4-3 double play. Side is retired. So we will go to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 9-2 lead for the Knights. So leading off here in the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Mello, who's 1-for-3.
Number 43.
Michael Feliz is still out there pitching. A little late on the fastball. Skies at the center. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batter.
4 Lukelich bats. Let's go to the bullpen. And let's see. 3 righties. Let's get Telly warm just in case. Jesse Biddle warm just in case. They're not going to start the inning. So Max is 1-for-4. Outside corner, strike 1. Right on the edge. Nice pitch. yanks the fastball down the right field line. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Throws it behind him. My goodness. Good thing if he was a home run hitter, I think that would have started a brawl. Count is 1-2. And he yanks it down the right field line. K-line makes the catch in front of the 314 sign. That is out number 2. Don Mattingly is an RBI single today and 2 runs scored. He's 1 for 3. At the knees, strike 1. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Way out in front of the changeup. Count is 1-2. And that is a lazy fly ball deep to the track, but K-line makes the catch to retire the side. So we'll go to the 9th. Last licks for the Boston Red Sox. They need 7 runs to tie. It's a 9-2 ball game. So Joey Pollard, going for win number 16th, is out there to pitch the complete game. I'm sure if he gets in any trouble, he'll come and get the hook, but Pujols leads off here in the top of the 9th. He's 1 for 3 with a double today. Grounds it up the middle, played perfectly by Ramos. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Gurriel Jr. is 0 for 3. Jams it at the plate, strike 1. Out in front of the curve. Quickly, he's 0-2. And he smashes it to left field. That is a base hit. O'Rourke tosses it back in. Big turn at first, but holds him to a single. 1 out single for Pujols. Oh, I'm sorry, Gurriel Jr. here in the top of the 9th. It's a 9-2 lead for the Bronx Knights here in Classic Yankee Stadium. So next up is Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Pulls the 2-seam fastball foul, strike 1. Pitches outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Joey's going for the complete game, not the shutout. Grounder to Termini at third. Takes the easy play, relatively speaking, over to first. 2 away here in the 9th. Runner moves into scoring position. However, Boston Red Sox are down to their final out. That is represented by Ramiel Tapia at the moment. It's 1 for 3. Line drive caught by Mattingly. Inning over, ball game over. Bronx Knights win 9-2. So they split this 4-game series in Classic Yankee Stadium, 1 game apiece. That's win number 88 on the season. They're 88 and 47, 88 and 46, I believe. The win goes to Joey Pollard. He now has 16 wins on the season. Let's do this the right way. So, Bronx Knights, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Joey Pollard is now 16 and 4. Herman Marquez gets the loss. Joey Pollard is your player of the game. Complete game win, 2 earned runs, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts. He was your player of the game. This has been Bronx Knights Baseball. I'm Marcy Robin. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show 20 for the PlayStation 4. I'm playing 162 games, no skipped innings, no simulated games, every single game on YouTube. This was, I believe, game number 134 out of 162 and beyond, because the goal is obviously to get to the World Series and win it. We'll see what happens. All live on YouTube. So, I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. The final here again is 9-2. Bronx Knights win. Thank you so much. Have a great day.